everybody that's currently watching YouTube on the YouTube universe, and welcome to my little corner of it. Free expression is an absolutely remarkable thing. Having been held back my whole life because I was worried too much about what people would think, I've created a look that describes just perfectly who I am. So let's get started. First, I apply my concealer, which is this B&B Dr. Jart's cream, and it's a really light concealer. So I just dab it kind of all over my face, and I use my fingers because I can more accurately put where I want it. And it's just a kind of lightly colored concealer that I put over my face, and it helps my makeup stick, which is kind of like in life where you want to keep everything that makes you who you are close to you, because sometimes who you are can get lost in the crowd. You can get caught up in a moment and forget that you don't actually like doing those things, or you don't actually approve of that. So just keep who you are close to you. Kind of how this concealer keeps my makeup close to my face and keeps me true to who I am. Make sure you spread it really evenly so the light color isn't concentrated in one area. Next, I use my Bare Minerals Well Rested Concealer, and I just use my flat brush to go vertically under my eyes just to kind of cover up the bags that are created from my big eyes. Sometimes to become the person you want to be, you have to figure out what you don't want to be and lead your life in a perpendicular direction to that. This powder can be used for any red areas or areas that you just want to smooth over. This is a Bare Minerals Blemish Therapy, and I use it with a very, very tiny pointed brush to cover up any little tiny flaws like blemishes or just little spots on my face that I would like to conceal. As you can see, I'm looking very close at myself and analyzing everything about me to find even those little things I can improve. But while there's always things I can improve, there are also things to appreciate. I love lots of the things about myself, and finding time to recognize those things and not only look at the things to fix is very beneficial to becoming exactly who you are and creating this atmosphere of self-love within your own mind and your own heart. Here I'm using a very light translucent Bare Mineral touch-up powder, and I'm going to use a very big brush and lightly cover it all over my face. And that's just what you want to do. Sometimes you want to just cover yourself with light and know that you can shine light on yourself. The stars shine for themselves, and even though everybody else feels from the stars and looks at them and gets happiness, they shine for themselves. And that's what we can do. We can always shine for ourselves. Next, I'm going to use a ID Bare Minerals bronzer called Warmth, and I'm going to contour my cheeks with it. My contouring starts out kind of stripy and messy, and it doesn't look very good. And sometimes when you start becoming who you are and you start letting yourself be who you are out there for everyone to see, it's a little bit messy, and you might look at yourself and think, oh God, and want to close yourself off again. But just keep working at it. Keep smoothing, keep refining, keep believing in yourself, and you'll get there. No one is as critical as you are about yourself about anybody else. No one really honestly thinks about you in a very critical way at all. That's something I've come to learn, is the way I critically worry about people thinking about me is not how they actually perceive me. And if I just relaxed, I would see that people really do like me for who I am, and I'm happier when I am who I am. This is a Bare Minerals Pure Radiance blush that I'm going to put in the apples of my cheeks and a little bit up on the sides right above my bronzer. Blush adds just that little touch of warmth that looks so good with the rest of your makeup. While self-love is important, and finding the beauty in your own face is also important, letting things influence you and adding things to your life that make you happy and make you radiant is also good. Just like the moon reflects the light of the sun, reflect the light of the world. It doesn't make it any less significant if you reflect it. I'm adding another Bare Minerals Prime Time Primer and just putting it on my eyelids so that my eyeshadow stays and is very bold so people can see it. When I had trouble finding ways to express myself, I would put myself in certain situations or wear certain things just so I could express myself, to make myself bolder, to keep those things that make me who I am close to me. And that's what my primer is doing for my makeup. This dark blue pencil eyeliner is going to surround my eyelids with color, just like I'm going to surround my life with things that help me express myself. I push up on the bottoms of my lashes right where they touch my eyes to get a nice line right between my lashes so it's nice and dark. Here I'm using my Sephora makeup palette that has basically every single color you could think of, and I use it for everything. Now I'm applying a very, very light cream color to my eyelids. It's a very simple color. But simple doesn't mean bad. Having a simple day or wearing a simple outfit or putting on simple makeup doesn't mean you're a simple person. Basically, the fact that you are a human proves that you're not simple, because humanity is incredibly complex and every single thing about it, down to the amount of sugar you put in your tea, or if you even like tea, is significant. So remember that simplicity can be beautiful, and expression can always shine through simplicity too. For the makeup on my upper eyelids, I'm using my Bare Minerals Elements palette. The elements are the basis of nature: fire, water, earth, and air. And these beautiful things can be parts of your soul. Let yourself be fire, let yourself be water, let yourself be air or earth, and just connect back to your roots. Connect back to the core beliefs and the core characteristics that make you who you are. Find the elements of yourself. Apply the air color to the bottom half of your lids. Use a round brush to apply the green color to the creases of your eyelids. Lastly, add the fire color in the very corners of your eyes and kind of pull it out. Imagine like you're drawing a flame and you're setting the corners of your eyes on fire with this color. Time for eyeliner, woo! This is my favorite part. I use a tattoo liner by Trooper, and I get very, very close to my lashes at the point, and I'm going to be dragging it all the way across my lid for an initial line, and I'm going to take it out and then wing it up to make my eyes very cat-like and very bold. Eyes are the window to the soul. Let people see who you are. Take an electric blue liquid eyeliner and put it on the bottoms of your lids, then smudge it with your finger. This is to add like a little pop. Now take a purple eyeshadow, and I chose purple because I felt if my soul was a color, that it would be purple. And I'm taking it and I'm shadowing under my eyelids and a little bit shadow under my wing to add a flare, to wear a little bit of my soul to say on my eye. For the front half of my underlid and the corners of my eyes, I'm using a very light, sparkly blue eyeshadow that is also from my Makeup Academy palette, which every color eyeshadow I've used on my bottom lid has come from my Makeup Academy palette. Sometimes even in little dark corners of yourself, you can find little lights. You can find little pieces of you that you enjoy and make you happy. Here I've picked a color for my eyebrows that fits my hair color, and I'm using a very thin Sephora brush to fill in my brows. Eyebrows are one of the most expressive parts of, personally, my face. I don't know about everybody's face, but definitely mine. And they always tell exactly what I mean to say, so don't be afraid to say what you mean. If you mean to say one thing, then say it. It's not gonna hurt being honest. The only time you should hold back saying is if it's going to hurt somebody or if it's mean and you know that you don't actually mean it in your heart. One of the greatest ways to be happy is to just dance. Man, I just love dancing. I just love it. Dancing is great. So yeah, just dance. Have fun. apply white to the inner waterline, and it's like a thread of positivity, a little white thread of positivity that'll go through your life. Next, apply mascara to those lashes to extend them out into the world. Have them reach out, just like you can reach out to people anywhere you are. Doing anything, you can always reach out to someone, and people always have an effect on you, and you will always have an effect on other people. So just keep that in mind. Anything you do will somehow affect someone, so try to make it in a positive way. Now for some chapstick and then some nice red Mars lipstick. I like doing bold red lips because for me, I was always worried about what I was saying and how people would perceive what I was saying. So this just expresses that you get to say what you believe and don't be afraid to stand up for that. Lastly, I always add the finishing touches to my hair with this Roussel pomade from Holland, and it's one of my favorites. It smells absolutely amazing. I can't even, it just like smells like pure magic. And I take it and I rub it around in my hands, and then I take my fingers and I run it all the way through my hair to get a nice texture to it, and also it holds really well, so whatever position you move it in, it'll stay, and so it's very malleable. And just be malleable in life. Be susceptible to change, and let yourself change, and acknowledge that what you were wasn't bad and what you're becoming can be good. So just let yourself change and let yourself be malleable, and notice that you have all these different layers and all these different textures, and you're fantastic. So I hope everyone enjoyed my video today. I definitely enjoyed it, and just saying all these things out loud has helped me a lot, and I have gotten immense pleasure and depthness from just making this video and putting it on the internet, and hopefully I'm impacting someone as much as, honestly, I've impacted myself. Just believe in yourself, guys, and I'm still on the journey to believing in myself, and I'm still working on it, and I still go through times where I don't like who I am, or I think that everybody hates me, but just remember that you're always significant, and you're always beautiful, and keep who you are at heart, and know that there are people out there that love you for just being you. Have a wonderful day, guys. If you liked my video, please like it so that I know that people like it, and if you would like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys later.